So, dungeon, undertune, blah blah blah, gear, weapons, shields, awesome staff for you that in 5.0 will mean nothing since you won't have a weapon.
So. I still need one till then.
Yeah, that's true.
This is 4.3.
Yes.
I'm expecting a 4.4 and maybe a 4.5.
Are you? Are you expecting that Ruby Sanctum to come out?
Yeah. The stopgap. I'm really expecting a stopgap.
Right.
Everyone's just... I don't know why. To be honest, it may only be a loot pinata. Maybe a new BH boss or something. But I expect something. A little. Yeah. Before the... what's it called happens. The final closing events.
Yeah. Oh, well, speaking of events, a few days ago, maybe like 2 days ago, MMO Champion posted the whole Deathwing event. I mean,
setting the city on fire.
Yeah,
saw that.
When do you think that will come out? Do you think that will come out like a few weeks before, the day before, or what?
I don't know. Do we know if are they releasing Dragon Soul on day one, or are they waiting a week?
I have no idea.
I expect it to come first day of the patch, and I expect it to come first day of the patch because they're testing it on that.
Okay. That makes sense.
They haven't tested it on this current version, so if they tested it on this current version, I'd think that, but I should really have my speculation hood on for that.
It's alright. So the Dragon Soul is like the Demon Soul because throughout the books they call them both. They call
it is one and the same, yeah.
Alright, so the Soul Raid, whatever the hell you want to call it, I think it is actually called the Dragon Soul because a lot of people won't get the Demon Soul reference to that because there's like 7 people
That's
who read
the Dragon.
Yeah, there's like 3 of us that actually read the books. So
it's like how do a bunch of dragons put their soul into something and it becomes a demon soul? Yeah, I know. It is kind of... It's like, because nobody knew there were dragons and whatever.
So what about the raid? Just any thoughts? I mean, I know nothing. I've watched a few videos. I watched Blood Legion, maybe. I don't know. I was watching someone do it.
Blood Legion's pretty good. I think they got the server first. Was it the server first Cho'Gao? Or not server first, world first Cho'Gao.
Yeah, it is world first Cho. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do you think the time will be until heroic Deathwing is dead?
You know, with the raid finder option, the fact that the entire raid can actually just run it and practice earlier on and actually get to see the mechanics, it may come down a little quicker. I don't know. I'm not sure how tough he is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and like for Firelands, it was 1 week, all normal bosses dead, and actually Shanox and Heroic died because Stars decided to
swap sides.
To swap factions.
Yeah. It's freaking cheating.
But and then another week to down Majordomo, Stagholm, and then 3 weeks to down Heroic Rag for Paragon?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it took them a bit. They worked on him, but I mean, they earned it.
Yeah. So with that in mind, I mean, because of the way that 4.0 worked and how it was multi-branches, and not all the guilds worked on the same bosses, and then Firelands was just one boss. Do you think it will be a face roll up to Deathwing again, or do you think it will be there'll be those few bosses that just you throw each other's heads at the walls and push your friends off the cliff because they stand in that fire for 0.1 seconds too long.
I see Spine of Deathwing being a problem like heroic faction champs.
Yeah.
I can see Spine of Deathwing hanging some people up, but I think once they can get past Spine of Deathwing and onto Deathwing's Demise or the Fall of Deathwing?
Deathwing's Demise.
Yeah, once they get onto that one, I think we can expect to see him down within maybe 2 weeks. I think easily they're gonna get him. I don't see it being that bad.
And so yeah, I mean, I don't remember who it was, but someone was saying that the only reason that they didn't down him is because the way that it works is it's like LK, where you get him to a certain percentage and then it's a free kill for the last bit. And the only reason they actually didn't get the kill was because because there's like platforms that you jump for, and once you got him to that 10%, the platform's bugged, and you can't get to the middle to kill him, so that's the only reason they didn't get. And they said it was a really easy fight. They did it like 5 times or something like that.
Yeah.
And, I mean, obviously that's normal, but once you see that fight, I mean, Rag was a little different because there was an entirely new phase. I mean, it was entirely new between the difference. I mean, I'm thinking Deathwing's just going to be harder hits, a few more abilities, but...
Yeah. But, I mean, if it's not, I mean, there hasn't been any leaked models.
Yeah.
I don't see any new phases, and I haven't even seen any abilities in the Dungeon Finder. Any, like, major call-out abilities that were like, oh my gosh, this is going to be game-breaking, he does this. I mean, yeah, it's just going to be tough. Zero room for error. I mean, instead of one or two guys can go down, healer can run out of mana for a little bit and stuff like that, where heroic, there's not going to be any room for error on that one. I think I'd actually have to, like, sit down, because I haven't seen any of the raid finder footage and stuff. So, if they took out a lot, then the difficulty is going to be a big step. But I don't see a giant, what's the term? I don't see the skill leap that we saw from Lich King to current tier to, prior tier, the original, like, Cho'Gall and Neff when they first came out.
Yeah.
The skill difference between heroic Lich King and heroic Neff, or even normal Lich King and normal Neff, is pretty big. I believe. Yeah. Now it's not. Now Neff's pushover. Normal Lich King is harder than normal Neff.
Yes.
Still.
Because there's a lot more I kill you. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the file still sucks.
Yes.